Yo, good morning, chat. How are we doing? Why is my camera so goofy? Oh my lord. How are we doing? Chat, it's becoming winter. It's getting so dark now. It is 6 p.m. Don't let Afkara lie to you. It is 6 p.m. I am not late. I maybe 30 seconds, but but no, actually I was on time. That technically counts as being on time. Yo, what is up? 2 whole minutes. What goofy time zone are you in, my guy? Late. Wow, that's crazy. YouTube count was at 0? Was it actually? Damn. That sucks. Professional streamer. Professional streamer. Okay. Bet. Alrighty then. Let me switch here. It's feedback time, baby. Already submitted 2 submittable What does that mean? What does it mean? Let me add this one. I don't know if Paulo's here though. I was like, wait, let me move. Paulo, we'll definitely get to you. Let's go. Collab, bro. Unreleased, not approved by Epic Games yet. Send it. Wait, that goes hard. Wait, what's so cool? Wait, what? Wait, this is actually sick. The vocal thing goes so hard. The lead's great. Which is weird, because like normally this is not something I would be into, like sound-wise, but it works so well with the chords and the lead. Also here, it sounds like it sounds like that one older EP Martin Garrix did, like 2019, 2020 type of thing. Like Yoda Bite or something. Wait. God, what was it called? Chat, can y'all help me here? I'm like slow as hell. This one, yeah. Like it sounds like these songs, like the chord progression. Well, let's read chat. Does it sound like a game of Valorant? Also resubmitted. Okay, bad. This track was sponsored by Musicore Sample Pack. Bite Tape Beat. Yeah, you're so right. That makes sense. It sounds really great, like really great. As far as feedback goes, vocal, yeah, you could add one here. I think you can have a little more like background atmospheres going on to add depth, but you don't really need it. But I would say you can make it sound better with those, but even as is, it's already pretty solid. The kick, the clap here, particularly with the snap, sounds a bit weird. So I would say change the drum selection a little bit. And then once we get to the drop here, it's like pretty good. Like the build could just use a little more love because it just sounds like you didn't really do anything with it. You're like, okay, filter and snare and easy, done. So you can maybe give it a little more spicy. But feel like the bases could just use more crunch and more mids, because like it's kind of nice that you have this nice amount of space. The chords are loud, which is good. It just feels like the bass has missing texture. So like take some layers of the bass, like add extra layers to it, like really quiet with lots of texture. Like use a good amount of OTT for those extra like crispy layers that I think you should add, and then just make sure you're like bringing up enough mids in the track. Because like let me quickly add mids here with the Chrome EQ. To be fair, like you did a good job. Sorry, also my bad for the ear rape. Wagwan, everybody. I think it's too loud compared to the others. I have to submit on the feedback channel, right? Anyway, just submit on the link in the pinned comment. If you go in the pinned comment, you'll see there's like a Google form. Alright, go. Yeah, really good track again. I wish I had like more in-depth feedback, but like I really just want to hear you finish it and like do some stuff with the basses. This is like genuinely something you should very much yesly finish, please. Okay, we're going straight into Triangle Alliance. Let me quickly drag in Dirty Octopuses as well before I forego. Here we go. Oh, that's sick! Nice. Let's go. Oh, it's been a while since we had like a quality Kyokan meme. Let's go. It also doesn't help that I was sick and couldn't stream. Maybe why there are no memes. Okay, Triangle Alliance, so let's go. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sick. Like, with these three names, it's kind of hard to go wrong. Especially Miro. Miro really knows his shit. I really like his production style. Nothing against you other two boys. Just like, I'm a bit of a Miro fanboy. I would say for me, like, obviously the drop of the chords and the melody's great. For me, the biggest thing I noticed is like the break is super nice, very stereo, and like just really enjoyable. But as soon as you get to the drop, the stereo image folds to mono almost completely. Like the track sounds like it's in mono all of a sudden, and it's kind of weird. Because like let me just. So like I feel like it could just be stereo, which is one thing. The other thing is the break has such like a nice tonal balance, and it feels weird in contrast then to some of the sounds in the main drop, where suddenly I don't know, it feels like it's losing this like wholeness to it that's coming from just like the organicness. Like I don't know, I feel like the mids, it's not that they aren't there, they just don't sound as warm. Like the whole thing sounds much colder and like clean Futurebound style, but you don't have the same thing in the break. So the break sounds really warm and like nice, and then you go to the drop and it's like sounds a little bit sterile, if that makes sense. So I'd say maybe try and bring some more of that organicness into the drop. That's what I think will sound better. You could obviously make the break a little cleaner and less warm, but it sounds amazing as it is. So that's really my suggestion. Can I send you an MP3 in DMs? Please just upload it to SoundCloud or like Dropbox. It's just like easier. The CBA, well, bro, ICBA dragging files over and then having them on my PC. Wait, we can legally can we legally send the 50K legally to this session? I can't read. It's like that you can have elements of everyone in the drop. Need space for lead. I was gonna say something else. No, that's kind of it. I mean, you guys are too good. There's not much more to say other than like eventually you'll get a vocal for it. Like even here, the transition is good because it does like a pretty simple impact. Maybe you could do like an LFOing like white noise or something, just like, but like again, like detail stuff. It's nothing that's making or breaking anything. Felt a bit goofy. Nightcore VIP. Oh boys, we're in for some interesting. 3 people watching the stream. Yeah, that's cool. They're 3 good people, so we're big chilling. All right, let's play this. There's a darkness inside of me. I'm falling blindly. I am fighting for control, and nobody seems to know. I can't breathe. I'm suffocating. I can't see. I'm at my breaking point. Ooh. This kind of hype. This bit particularly sounds so nice in this version. Future board. Damn, that's actually so sick. That's so sick. The only thing that this really needs is like a fat master. Maybe this is, I mean, obviously this has got some kind of master on it, but like I can really see like a lot of places where like with just a little bit of help, you could actually make this like just louder. So yeah, that's sort of been myself. Let me turn on the light. You guys, I'm in the darkness here. Oh my god. That's something I've been working on though. I think. Actually, I mean, chat. Obviously, I don't think you guys will care much about this, but I'm probably going to start doing like mixing and mastering services freelance. So like through Fiverr and all the other little websites where you can do that stuff. Because let me tell you guys a secret, chat. I need money. I need money. I am a simple man. I require the moolah, but also I just like want to do more stuff. So yeah, I'm my brain is very much in like that territory of just like just ghost produce easy win. See, the thing is, I'm not a fast producer, but I am a very fast mixer and masterer because I'm like, I have a degree for that. So my brain is very good at the engineering side, not so good at the like producing side. It's already a lot of work to try and produce. Yeah, it is. It is a skill issue. Take my money. Discontent. You don't need. I don't need your money. I have your collab. It's easy. El dinero. Where's a degree for being slow at producing? Exactly. Paulo, by the way, what concerns this Nightcore VIP? I agree with everyone in the comments. This should just be the version. Yeah, that should be the real version. But next time if you're doing like a VFP like this, just like send me a DM, and like I'll give you a few tips on how to do the mastering stuff. Because like this could easily have been like just juicier. It would have been very nice. Anyway, Garbanzo Beans is back at it again. Oh my god, you wrote a lot of text, my dude. Alright, I don't have my brain power to process all this text, but we're just gonna listen and then we'll get feedback. I like the ending of that. This is cool, Mr. Beans. I like hearing like the progression of your sounds. For me, it's like a little bit muddy, like especially in this sort of like lower like 400 hertz region. I feel like I'm hearing it. Something about the sidechain is not as satisfying as it should be. That bass is kind of hot. Yeah. Why that end kind of remind me of one Geometry Dash producer. I have a degree in not using Illuminator. Please, let's make this a meme format. I have a degree in... Oh, please. Or his name. I mean, there's a lot of Geometry Dash producers, so I'll be certainly be. I don't know. I feel like the mix just like it could be a little just like overall brighter. Now let me actually read your text. We can really liked it. I added that stuff. I added an extension with the lead so you could hear all the sounds more clearly. I know some of the sounds are a little weird. Weird is usually good. In general, like sometimes weird sounds bad, but generally weird is much better than boring. Because that's what happens if you do weird things, you eventually get to enough. You do enough weird things, and you'll get good stuff. Experiment with different ideas. I'll fix them now. That was a lot cleaner. I mean, what you're hearing with SoundCloud, I have a degree in watching the feedback stream. I have a degree in closing FL I will make it a meme as you wish. Let's go. I have a degree in closing FL Studio without saving. I have a degree in disliking faux music. It's hidden behind it. Funk music. Damn, no funk music. I kind of respect that. There's a lot of very boring funk out there. I was gonna say something about your track, and now I let chat distract me. God damn it. Weird, good. Oh, as far as SoundCloud, what you're hearing is because SoundCloud is playing for us in MP3 at like a much lower bit rate, so it just lowers the quality of what you're hearing. But the reason why I like SoundCloud a lot is because everything is at the same quality, so it more or less doesn't matter that it's lower because you can compare it to other tracks, and it'll all be the same. And there's no volume reductions or anything. I would agree on putting OTT at 20% on my master. You're killing me, guys. While rendering my track. Other than that, I mean, like, make a break for this. I'd be curious to see you bring some of the weird sounds you're talking about and like bring them into a break. And I think it'll be really cool when you do that. Because then you'll get to sort of create a big vibe around the weird sounds, which is usually good. But yeah, the track is just cool. I think if you take a look at the sidechain and make sure that everything is being sidechained properly, then you'll be chilling. All right, missed that empty space. Ilsvik. I really hope I said that right. I don't know why I'm invested now in saying it correctly. Let's give it a listen. Very, very sick. I really like this one. I saw chat is enjoying this one as well. The track is pretty nice. Okay, the track is pretty nice. I like that. Oh, what's up, Green Dragon? Why does it feel like the corporate music of Future Bounce? I kind of get that. There's something about it that feels very like um I think it's like the grooves as well are just very like I don't know, there's not like very much shuffle to it. It's like very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little like robotic with the grooves, but that's okay. I actually quite like I don't mind that at all. I think it's got a lot of power. The only thing I have a should have quite a few things. One is the strings that you have going on the side and the breaks here. I think they need a little more processing so that they evolve. Like in my case, I would just use like RC20 and just like start going crazy so that it just gets a little more interesting. Because the thing is, it stays like like the whole time, and it's doing the exact same thing on a sound level. So it gets kind of just like boring and turns to white noise in the background. And if you do more processing to have it have more evolution and evolving like texture, and evolving just means it's like moving around a little bit and changing, like just do a few like little automations um and then that are just kind of like almost doing random stuff just so that you get that more analog feel to the strings, like somebody actually played this. It'll help a lot in like bringing out the liveliness of the track because all the components are good. It's just it needs to feel alive. The drums here are kind of like it just feels like not quite cohesive with the drums. Like I feel like you should just do a few more drums and just like make it feel like an actual kit. I also think they need to punch through the mix more. You have this big Reese. I think either sidechain the drums to the Reese so you get a little bit more punch from the kick. I think you should do that anyway, but also I think you can just like take the Reese down a little bit. I'm pretty sure I said this 2 weeks ago, but today I might actually do it, which is make like a full like Serum Reese preset kit of just like a couple of cool races because like I really want to do it. It feel like it'll be fun. Feels like for upgraded his lead this time. Doesn't feel anymore. Yeah, the lead is great. Like getting to the drop, it sounds awesome. The only thing I would say is like the bass is satisfying as hell. Really big fan of that. The lead is really good. I just think the chords need to be boosted more because the drop just feels like it's missing that core, that like emotional uplift. Also, the bass is kind of money, so I'd say around like the 300 hertz area. Just dip it a little bit. You know, take like a multi-band EQ or just a regular EQ if that's what you got. If you guys are looking for a good multi-band EQ, by the way, check out Tokyo. I think it's Tokyo Labs, Tokyo Dawn Labs. I can't remember. It's either Tokyo Dawn Labs or Tokyo Labs that have a bunch of like free multi-band EQ stuff. Their plugins are pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of it. Other than that, yes, like just in general, more movement in the background would be cool, and maybe like an effect here, like you know, like the Kashmir bird calls. Like, imagine if you had like a like going through here, and then it's like just like highly reverbed. It doesn't even need to be that highly reverbed, but just like something to create more movement. Because right now it just feels like it's just these strings and like the chord progression is good, but it's just that. It's just the chord progression and the ARP. When you have a vocal, that'll help a lot too, but you can do more. Sanctuary, Discord General, let me check. What's it? It's in the... Why everyone... You see, I have a degree. Perfect. What? Okay. I have a degree in not having a degree? Bro. Oh, perfect. Decree. Original message was deleted. Unlucky. Oh. Yeah. Let me just help you out there. Was good. Can I send the track in the server? No, send it into the link in the pinned comment. That way I can actually see it like now and not like in 2 days. Are you using Discord light mode? No. Why is your face in heaven? That's a great question. Is my face in heaven? Oh, the only reason it goes to heaven is when I save the images. And then my task manager pops up and I have no lighting in here. So it does a funny thing. Okay, moving on to the next track. Let me clear a little bit of space here. Chronos. Does look like a funk track. Already. Is it a funk track? It's a funk track. Holy shit. Alright, let's go. Yep. Okay. Let's see. I want to get chat's thoughts on it. The progression is very not funky. How does one tune funk? Yeah, funk is its own like thing. Call it chunk. Holy shit. Oh my god. I need to screenshot that. That's such a bar. That's going in memes right now. Tube what? How does one tune funk? Tubular or Celesta? What does that mean? Oh, those are instruments. I'm slow. Okay. To the topic, Mr. Hayes Fraser. Actually, kind of a sick name. Hayes Fraser. I think for funk, it's a good name. I would say realistically, you kind of got to go back to the drawing board with this melody a bit. Like, it sounds like the structure of a funk melody. The note placement just feels inconclusive. So I would just try again to make the melody new again. It sounds like to me, and I do this all the time still, where you listen to a melody too often and you think it sounds really good, and then you hear it after like a week and you're like, what the fuck is this? And in this case, I think it's having a similar effect where we're just listening to it with fresh ears and we're like, okay, dude. Yeah, the other things are like production stuff, which I think is much more actionable, which is like, I think the kick could maybe be not quite as stumpy, so I think you can make it shorter. Again, I don't listen to a ton of funk, so I don't know exactly what's like typical as far as the mix goes. I think the sidechain could be nicer. Also make your bass way fatter. Like just more saturation, compress it super hard. Because right now you have this like kind of a low saw bass type of vibe. But I think with a more saturation and get like more of that mid going, more of those mids and higher harmonics, you're going to get a much fatter sounding bass, which will just sell the vibe way more. Like all the things you're doing here, like this. Like I think even like, don't even like do this. Also try a section where you just have this mellow. But you just remove every the second and fourth note, and just see how that sounds, and then try removing the first and the third note, and just see if you got something that's a little more conclusive, more better. The bass is muddy, off key, that as well. I hope you're gonna be here for a while because I got to work on this track a little bit, which I understand. I mean, yeah, there's a solid queue. There's at least like another 10 tracks or so you got a little bit of time, especially if I'm being slow like I am today. What's that Mongolian, like Mongolian like throat singing? I made a funk with trap and bass house influences and some nice. That would be sick. I'd actually be so down. All right, first Future Bounce after like a year. Oh my god, let's go.
He's been waiting abandoned in patience so long. A savage masco story from the past. He roams. He said,
This vocal is hurting me though.
Came back to haunt and they know ever changed. He wears a spring-locked grave alone. He said, follow me. Then you'll say,
That refill so again. Yeah. You can give feedback because the second drop is the same. Alright. Listen, let me give you feedback. It's Triangle Alliance's stream now. That's true. You are a Future Bounce expert. While he types out his feedback, I'm gonna say mine, which is I think the melody is kind of just okay. Like it's not bad. I think the part with the vocal chop sounds pretty rough. I think if you're gonna do a vocal chop for the lead, it's got to be a very different chop. And the thing is, you can't really do slides unless they're baked into the chops. You can do it with like manipulator and stuff using MIDI, but it's not something I can explain like now. But there are ways to get like more interesting vocal chops if you want to do that. But I would suggest just like finding a good melody and then trying to layer in chops that work with that or like harmonize with it. Because I think that'll be more simple to do. Not even simple, but just like it'll be doable versus what I'm thinking in my head, which is like complicated. Yeah, I mean the fucking the sounds here are great. Like they're different, cool. The use of all this like extra fills and stuff, it brings a freshness to it. It's just the melody for me. Okay, can you invite me to the call? I'm not in a call. Maybe later, but I don't know. I'm kind of chilling right now. I like your song, Tincho. Hell yeah. No. Oh, I already know what's coming. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. I already know, bro. I really should have more feedback for you, Kinetic, but it's just like, I don't know. Also, this vocal, why? Where did you find it? How do you even find something that sounds like that? I don't understand it. Fortnite balls. Okay, let me stick it at the end, and let's get to everybody else first. Melodic dubstep. Ooh.
Try to make me crazy one time. I think it's gonna be so fun. Cause you love me and you hate me. I don't know what you want. Baby, please don't play me hard more time. I can find away all your lies. Trying to understand you in my side. Baby, cause you're falling on my...
That's you? God damn. Okay. Break-ins type intro? No, bro. Well, yes, but also no. I love break-ins as well. Break-ins is fucking god tier.
Baby, cause you're falling on
The
my
thing is, this is too poppy of a guitar for break-ins. Because the guitars that Wyatt does are just like just vastly more sophisticated and nuanced. Like this is just a bit too like do 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 do.
cause you're not insane. She don't wanna play my game. She don't wanna feel the same. I don't wanna get more pain when I think about you. Cause you're not insane. She don't wanna play my game. She don't wanna feel the same. I don't wanna get more pain when I think about you. 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 She know that it's too many times trying to fix this. I tried to realize, but now the pain increased. You was the problem for me to feeling sick, and now my head say you can keep like this. Yeah, I tried to keep, but now my fall is going.
Okay, just to jump in here because I'll forget later, but like retake this whole section. This take is not that good.
But now my fall is going down. Yeah. You never felt the same. I want to figure it out. Yeah, yeah. What's the problem? I can't understand why. Yeah, I can't understand why. Yeah. Cause she's not insane. She don't wanna play my game. She don't wanna feel the same. I don't wanna get more pain when I think about you. Cause she's not insane. She don't wanna play my game. She don't wanna feel the same. I don't wanna get more pain when I think about you. She know that insane.
Honestly, this is a really cool track. Like, genuinely really cool. I think the vocals actually work a lot. Discontent is petitioning for you to scrap it and make it Moonbaton. I would certainly be curious of that version. Bro, I have a degree in Nike dubstep. Kinetic has a degree in melodic dubstep. I mean, kind of, so do I, but I feel it. I feel the is vomiting in VC right now. Bruh. Okay, as far as my feedback goes, one, change the kick and the snare. They sound underwhelming. Like, these are the wrong kicks and snares for melodic dubstep. Like, the kick's not too bad, but the snare sounds pretty boring as is. Like, you could keep this snare, but you have to layer it with something with much more character, because it's just, yeah, like, if you're gonna like listen to this compared to other melodic dubstep tracks, it's just gonna sound super shallow, if that makes sense. Yokon trying not to be too rude. Hey, I'm not being rude at all. I'm just being honest. Maybe I have to change the snare. Yeah, I agree. I think just like the snare just could be a lot better. Something about the drop, like, I swear there's like one thing that's like off key. I think it's like there's like one sound that's like doing this like, and then it just has like a really long sustain. And I don't know if it's just like a wrong note or like the tuning on it is just weird, but there's one thing that like makes the drop feel off. Also maybe the play around with where you start the guitar loop, because I feel like the note placement on it could be better. Like, I feel like there's just a note placement that's better. I really like, though, like, a lot of the structuring stuff. Like, even how it comes in here, like... And the thing is, when you have better drums, that transition will sound way cooler, because it'll be, like, just like, oh, wow, big drums all of a sudden. Enmon 2.0. Use a mid-length punching snare. Tonal ones? Yeah. No, I totally agree. Mix between chill step and grime. I call it. Of course. Of course, just doing poetry in the background. High pass goes pretty high. Do like a pretty high. Then, you guys. There's something else I was gonna say here. No, I mean, other than that, it's like just a really cool track. I would definitely recommend you finish this. Like I said, this section, I would try and retake it, and then maybe layer it a bit more. Like, I'm not gonna go and tell you that you have like an American Idol type of like voice or something, but this is pretty good. I was like gonna ask you like where, like what Splice Pack this was from. I was like, damn, like this is definitely something I could imagine like someone getting. It has that sort of like rappy hyperpop style to it. So yeah, you can even process the vocals more in some sections to like differentiate them. But I mean, if it's your first melodic dubstep track, you don't gotta go too crazy with it. I'm just like, now that we're on like the topic of like hyperpop and stuff, that's something that you could try to get more awesomeness. Just some vibey Japanese trap stuff. Why are you holding it? Bro looks like he's about to go full Kempo with this flag. You did not put hashtag Hiroshima. Oh my god. Can't have anything with you people. Let's make this a bit louder. This is a snare. Is this a future bounce track? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like music that you would hear in like a YouTube video for like a time lapse, like for like a traveling video, like while everyone's like, while they're like walking up a mountain or something. It's just like, just like a montage or something like that. We've been making it. Oh my god! I think my favorite is we've been just posing nuclear waste into the water with this one. Actually, though, it sounds like a marshmallow beat. It kind of does, though. It has that like older 2014 like production feel to it a little bit. I mean, it's fine, Discontent, but like all of your other stuff is just like way crazier, especially our collab. It's yeah. I'm excited for you guys to hear our collab. It'll be insane. Oh, speaking of like, are any of you guys going to AD? Anybody in chat going to AD? I think it's because I don't want to be like a Dirty Palm. That's a good track. No, because you actually finished stuff next year? Damn, okay, I'll see you next year then. AD 2024. Pretty sure the play said a lot of people. She says, what? I'm going to AD, baby, in 4 or 5 years. Yeah, you still young a hell, Green Dragon. Damn. Alright. This is cool, but like there's really nothing to say on it. Put a limiter. I don't know. Maybe just like add some extra like Atmos stuff because it's super dry right now. You can even add like a counter melody to this. And then keep the main melody a bit simpler. Lost Heritage ID. Let's go. Oh my god, it's longer than 8 seconds, guys. Wahoo! Let's go. was sound. Still gotta get through high school. Unfortunate. What is this? That is a great question. Super, super lo-fi hip hop. What is bro dancing on? It's a good question. Unclean cephalopod. Oh, that's sick. It's a very weird combination. It feels like the bass is like not crunchy enough. It's like not like it's super hyper crunchy, but something about it is like not gelling as much as I want it to. Like it just very much sounds like two very different tracks, and just like you have this neuro drum step whatever, and then there's just like a random guitar loop playing over it that happens to be in key versus them actually being part of the same song. I mean, maybe that's actually what it is, for all we know. But I think you could mesh them better. Is there a hi, please marry me? Lo-fi extra. Yeah, saying it's not crunchy enough is wrong. Aggressive lo-fi. Koan sound. Yeah, I think you just gotta fuse them together more. It's very cool. Other than that, yeah, like, you know, you already know what you gotta do.
You left me undercover, out of sight and out of your hands. You said we might be lovers while you were out making other plans. And you haunt me with your late night calls. I want you in my bed, want you in my bed. I can see the writings on the walls, messing with my head, messing with my head. I don't wanna let you go, but you are gonna kill me slowly. I just wanna let you know that you have been killing me slowly. Discovered, gave you light, gave you all I had. I bet you had 10 others. Yeah, now I know that you were Breaking Bad. And you haunt me with your late night calls. I want you in my bed, want you in my bed. I can see the writings on the walls, messing with my head, messing with my head. I don't wanna let you go, but you are gonna kill me slowly. I just wanna let you know.
This bass is really nice. Okay, overall the idea is like cool. Whoever's, I think it's Green Dragon, was saying like Boiler Room like track, it definitely has that vibe. Put 3 OTTs on master. Yeah, great idea. Works every time. Realistically, like yeah, the lead I think sounds super noisy and like it really needs, like the attack of it just feels kind of like cheap and like plasticky. So I think if you go into the whatever like preset or sound you're using and just like gear it a little bit further away from like noise, like just reduce the amount of noise going into the coming out of the synth, and just like focus on getting the pluckiness of it right, and I think it'll sound more in genre as well. Definitely take some like cues from like Sick. Maybe layer in some of the Sick and Sick Rate presets, because those are usually really good, even for this type of style, which is not really what they do, but there are definitely some presets in there that will work well for it. Overall, like the vibe is very cool. The vocal can work, but it needs to be like a lower formant, and it's a bit too how should I say, like sing-songy. Like it feels like it's a bit in the wrong genre. And there's a lot of reverb on it. There's a lot of reverb in general that like isn't low cut, so there's a ton of low end coming out of the reverb, which is going to make the track sound muddier. And it's just also a large quantity of reverb. So I think if you take it down, and then depending on what reverb you're using, there might be a low cut or there might not. But if there is, I would just drag that up until you're realistically removing. Definitely remove everything below like 700 or 800 hertz, because you don't need it. You think you're going to need it, but in fact, if you listen to most tracks, most professional dance tracks, they are all cutting a lot of the reverb. And a lot of the like big professional artists that I've talked to have talked about reverb as like a big point of like, yeah, just cut your reverb, man. It really helps a lot. Y'all still talking about Soundgoodizer and OTT over here? There's one other thing I wanted to touch on. No, I think that's it. Yeah, obviously the sidechain as well. But if you started this track today, it's like you'll get around to it. I'm not gonna harp on you for having poor sound sidechain and you're making a whole track in one day. Is this gonna be Kawaii Bounce? Please tell me. Please tell me. Let's go. Come on. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be it. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm feeling good. I will make you feel alright. By the way you move, I want to make it last all night. I can make you feel good. I will make you feel alright. Just let me make you move. Baby, you can dance all night. I lost my heart on a dance floor, but now just need a little more. Don't waste your time, let's dance. You can lose yourself with me. I'm feeling good. I will make you feel alright. I'm feeling good. I will make you mine. I'm feeling good. I will make you feel alright. I'm feeling good. I will make you mine.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Where's the bass? Where's the bass?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
There is no bass here.
I'm feeling good. I want to make you fall in love with me. By the way you're moving, I put a spell on you. I put a spell on you. I can make you feel good. Let's dance. You can feel alright. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
feel like the bass is confusing me. The bass has left the chat. Yes. You new to music making thingies. Yeah, this sounds like somebody who's early in their production journey. Because like there's a lot of like small things here. Overall, like for what it's worth, like the idea has potential, but also I would check your spelling because you've written "I'm feeling good" instead of "I'm feeling good." But I'm probably gonna chalk that up to you're most likely not a native English speaker. Or actually, this is never mind. This is a mistake I would make. This is a spelling mistake I would make. Anyway, to the actual feedback about the music, there's like a couple of big things here, which is like one, the kick clap combination. I would say try and find a better kick. So something, as far as the kick goes, something a little bit shorter than this one and like with more punch. Because this one sounds a bit flat for this type of genre. So it sounds like dunk, which is like, it's too long of a kick and too like thumpy. So I'd say find something a bit punchier, a bit shorter, and then just try different claps out until you get something that sounds nice. Because this one sounds a bit just like meh. Like I think you could have a much more like full sounding clap, if that makes sense, like a versus like a. Because this one is very like tight, which can work for some. It definitely works for a certain type of track, but for this one, I think it's kind of doesn't really work so well. I think your vocal could use more reverb, and then there's the question of the bass, which is what you saw me confused about earlier. So here, you have this big sub bass, like bass line thing that's just going the whole time, and your bass in your break is louder than in your drop.
Baby, can
Like here, there's like no sub, so I'd say make sure that you get a dedicated sub, which is generally just going to be like a sine bass. Sometimes for future bounce, you're going to have people who are going to say, no, you should do a saw bass. Just take a very simple preset and like make a sub using it. Just make sure it's like, you know, in the right range. So it should be hitting around like 50 hertz. Fundamental, so you're filling up that frequency, because this sound is already doing it. But if you're building a drop and you don't intentionally add a sub, you might end up in a situation like this where you think that you have bass but there's no sub, and it'll make a big difference to how everything else sounds. The other thing is like I'm not sure where the off keyness is coming from. My mind is going everywhere. I don't know how to stop it. So drained, like bruh. I mean, Triangle Lens, if you're talking about, like, being negative, like, it's just your mind, man. But, just roll with it. No? Okay. Bro's been watching too much TikTok. I'm just build a drop. Yeah, no worries, man. There was something else I was gonna put in here. Yeah. I feel like the melody could also be better, but it's not too bad as it is right now. It's like, it's pretty cool.
I'm feeling good.
It has this like older sound to it. Like I remember there were a lot more Future Bounce tracks that used to have these like feeling of melody. So in a sense, it's kind of nice because it brings something older back into the mix. I'm gonna yoink this to back, my friend, so that we can do all the seconds later. Depression is subjective. I think the melody would work better with a different bass line. I agree with you there, good sir. I think it's a great point. Where is my list of things? Let me make sure I'm adding all the new people to the queue. Damn, there's a lot of tracks in here. Let's go. Oh my god. Amazing. Let me start playing the next track. Let me move some of these. Play this.
We had before. To the life we had before. You took my hand and you said, I
That's cool. That sounds like a Mickey drop. Why this clap though? It's like so snappy. I feel like it doesn't really fit your normal style. It is cool though. It's like the clap itself is cool. All right, bro. Triangle lines. If you're gonna be like, I'm gonna be in chat. I'm gonna time you out for a little bit, and then we'll just we'll bring you back, cause like you're kind of clogging up the chat with like what sounds like personal stuff, and I would like to keep the stream about music. So yeah, that's that, bruh. I didn't know though that if you time people out, it just like yoinks all their messages. That's kind of crazy. Anyhow, back to the music stuff. Yeah, I would just change the clap in here, and then as you work on it, there's a lot of stuff in here that like I'm not even gonna bother saying out loud. Like, you know, yeah, it could be like a little like more 10K, and like some of the frequencies in here could use a little bit of help, but I know you're gonna fix that because I know the quality of the work you do. So the snare as well could change in here because it sounds really a bit awkward. All right, moving on. Bro hit minus 4 million loofs. Oh my lord. That's so loud. Dirty octopus, who hurt you? Wow, that's ow. Yeah, there's really nothing to say here. Like, just do more of that. That's good quality. Fortnite balls. I want to end the stream with this. I also want to put this towards the end because I want to get to a couple of the other people who haven't gone yet. Grups remix. Okay, let's go.
You wanna flank me, waiting for me to cross the line. You seem so terrified as time moves on. Try not to jump the gun, we both know it's a lost cause. Cause you don't ignore that it's not too late for these temptations. Too late for me to find a reason to stop you gazing into my eyes, watching you. It's too late for me to read now. It's too late for me to cool you down.
I really like this idea overall. Especially like the breaks and stuff. I mean, the vocal is obviously really nice. Sounds really nice to work with. It's a really great high quality vocal. What I will say is like put 10 OTTs on the master, bruh. Maybe like 6. I usually only stick to 8. Only 8. What a loser, man. He's only using 8 OTTs. Get on my level. I'm using 64-bit OTTs. Anyhow, back to the topic of this track. The vocal's really cool. I really like the vocal drops, especially this like snare roll in the break. Like the build sounds in the break, and the build sounds really sick. The vocal drop is super good, but then you get to the drop and it like loses all the power all of a sudden. So I think one is like the drums, which kind of don't really fit what your expectations are. Like I think the clap might work, but the kick I think you should change. It's kind of hard for me to describe what type of kick I would expect to hear, but I would just mess around, try different types of kicks until you find one that works better than this, and I think you'll notice a big difference. And then the other thing is like feels like the bass and the chords are kind of getting in the way of the vocal chop. Where I would say with this track, with specifically the drop, everything needs to make sure that it's getting out of the way of the vocal chop. So if you have soothe, do a bunch of soothed side chaining, just like every bus except the drums needs to be like soothe side chained to the vocal chop. So basically like the vocal chop is like removing frequencies from all the other tracks so that it comes through as clear as possible. Because it's cool, it just like the vocal is getting buried by the mix. Like that's what I feel. And I think as long as you get everything else out of the way of the vocal, it'll be really good. Because the thing is, when you have it in the build, everything's out of the way of the vocal and it sounds awesome. I would say the bass, you can leave it as is. It just needs to be like have some mud removed from it. And like I said, that vocal drop stuff. Don't know how to express that in text. The drums are nice. They don't fit the... Yeah, it's not that the drums are bad. They just don't fit the track. Yeah, that is my feedback for you, good sir. I tried to combine ambient and future bounds, but I got tired. Yeah, felt.
The loving in my heart won't break it too. I never wanna say that we are through. I'm holding on to what we still have left. You're the one I follow anywhere. I could be the one to take your breath away. You're the one I follow anywhere. You can all my sorrow, showing me the way. And yeah, you know. The love I got, so don't walk away. Don't just leave me, should fade away. So watch it fade away.
Wait, what? Whoa.
The loving in my heart won't break in two. I never wanna say that we are through. I'm holding on to what we still have left.
Whoa, that's sick.
And yeah, you know me. The love I give is the love I got. So don't walk away. Don't just leave it. Watch it fade away.
Ouchie, the high end.
So watch it fade away.
Yeah, this is super sick. There's like this painful like high end in the drop, but like this. So cool. Love that. I really hope you either finish it or do more of that stuff. Okay, what is this Botanica thing? What am I like not understanding? Like, is this like a song or is it just a style? Yeah, like what is Botanica? I see you guys talking about it all the time. Oh, it's a genre, okay. Organic music. Cool. A small shop that sells herbal and other traditional remedies. Yeah, it's super cool. But yeah, the drop, I know you can do better than that lead for sure. It's just like, it sounds like you just got tired of working on it and you're like, whatever. Super cool. But yeah, with the lead and everything, this be so sick. With a little like vocal, like you don't even need like a full vocal, but a vocal phrase to layer in extra stuff would be pretty sick. Like that would just like complete the vibe. Future Bounce contest. Okay. Let's get competitive.
Rise before the dawn breaks with our bones of steel. No room now for mistakes. Yeah, the time is here, but all hope is never lost. And our fears are so far gone. And though the battle might be long, we'll keep course and we'll stay strong. Oh, with our hearts and souls, we will bring each other home. Break the alarm, break the alarm, break the alarm.
Bro, you bird. Bruh. As far as feedback goes, chords could be louder here. Not like, I think also I'm just like missing the high end. It just feels like, not even the high end, but like the like mid highs. I don't know, something about it is just like, I feel like I'm just missing a lot of like frequencies that could be in the lead specifically, that could just like get like fuller and more nice. I guess what I'm missing is not frequencies, but layers. And yeah, definitely make the chords more juicier. Drop, dry. Other than that, I don't see anything nice triplets. Feels like I cut out too much highs. Yeah, I mean, on that point, if you feel like you're always cutting out too many highs, then it's a sound selection problem. So if you're ending up with sounds that you constantly have to get rid of highs from, like all the time, and it's just like too much, and then you cut too much, it means you're using the wrong sound. Or you're using it as a layer where it's just not suitable, right? So I would just say like try out different sounds to layer into the lead and see what happens. It's, for me, I always find this part kind of frustrating. It's one of the reasons why I don't like working on Future Bounce, because it's just like I don't like having to sort through like 100 different sounds and presets to find one good layer that like works really well for my specific track. Like I just don't have energy for that. But if you do that, you will eventually get to a point where you get like a set of like really nice sounds. That'll work super nice. Bass too growly. I think the growly bass is good because it's actually interesting. I don't know what the specifics are. You cut the highs of the bass. Bro, watch the audience drop when my track comes through. Okay, Kinetic, we heard one from you, so let's go here. Don't you dare. Confringo. Damn, they stealing the discontent text. No, like typography. Here we go.
Oh, I've tried everything. I've searched for the fountain of youth, but I still seem to be as lost as I was before. 'Cause I don't want it all, I just want enough. Something small that will keep me tough. 'Cause I don't feel like I am enough, but then I hear you through the roof. Darling, don't let the callous parts of your heart grow. Darling, don't let go. Don't you dare lose hope. Head held high, so the leeches can't feed off your mind. Darling, don't let go. Don't you dare lose hope.
Woo! Yeah!
Nothing stops reality. Nothing crushes like the world does. But I try and I try again to realize this won't be the end. 'Cause I don't want it all, I just want enough. Something small that will keep me tough. 'Cause I don't feel like I am enough, but then I hear you through the roof. Darling, don't let the callous parts of your heart grow. Darling, don't let go. Don't you dare lose hope. Head held high, so the leeches can't feed off your mind. Darling, don't let go. Don't you
That's so good. NSJ, that's for sure the best one you've sent so far, easily. And also, what I want to point out here is a really good pick for a remix. This vocal is so good for progressive. It just has like so much energy to it that doing a progressive, just like, I mean, I think you saw my face. It's just like it fits so perfectly. It's exactly what you want. You absolutely nailed it. As far as feedback goes, the only thing I will say, I want to listen to something real good. I would take these like counter melodies, just do 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 do, whatever these. I feel like the notes maybe could be a little bit better, but that's probably because it's just like hard to hear. Just like do 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 thing, that little like a music box almost sound, and just bring it out to the sides, so that you leave the middle for the like the vocal and the lead, and you just use the side signal to like have this extra cool little melody thing going, that especially when you're wearing headphones, people are just gonna be like, oh, there's this twinkly little melody going in the background on top of everything, and it sounds great. So good. Teach me Frog House. Okay, you can make another genre now. I feel that, Kinetic. I feel that. Not specifically to say that you have to stop making progressive house, but like it feels like once you make a really good thing in a genre, you're like, okay, I can start. I'm allowed to do other genres now because I figured it out. Other than that, like maybe a bit more high end, and this could be good. Let me test it. I mean, yeah, what you guys are hearing, there's just like a little bit more over like the 2,500, 3,000 hertz, and then a bit of a boost over the 10K. Just to get a little more like brightness going. And I think that's all it's missing, because like it just brings out a little bit more. Didn't even get any of those yet. Yeah, I played on my speakers, need more size. It doesn't need crazy though, it just needs like a little bit, like 2 dB more maybe of like high end. Just be careful with it. Because I know you sent me some tracks before where there's just a lot of high end, so don't go too crazy, but yeah, definitely add a bit more. Oh wow, what a lineup. What a lineup. Oh, and always with these super sick cover arts, man. Every time Asta sends stuff, it's always like these sick, super nice cover arts. They're just like oozing with graphic design. Let's give it a listen. Good start. Why are these hats so nice? Why? Why are they so nice? Please do a collab with Burks, bro. I don't know if you have one going or if there's one out and I'm just like slow and I don't know it exists, but please do them with Burks. It would sound so good between you guys. Shiny. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, this is the only thing I listen to except EDM stuff. Even this is EDM stuff. But like, yeah, it is EDM. This is like, oh man, it's so good. It's so good. I literally don't know what to tell you other than the mix just needs to be fatter. Like, there's just individual elements in here that need better compression. Like this bass as well, for example, just needs like a little bit more saturation. It needs a little bit more like warmth to it. This is where like, this is the type of track where you come in and you like get super nitty gritty about like using analog compressors and like layering things and using like the right saturation. It's not just like saturating, but like being super deliberate about like using this saturator to get this type of warmth and like in my brain at least, because it's so. But the thing is, it's such like a detail oriented track that doing those things will just make it like pure sex, like just in every way possible. Man, I would actually love to mix this track. Like, it would be so much fun to just go through and just like pick at shit, just like hear what everything sounds like in detail. I mean, hey, if you wanted somebody to master the track or mix it, you know, obviously I'm here. You could always shoot me a DM, but I have a feeling you guys are good. Sounds like Tyker. It does sound like Tyker. It does. I was willing to do a Bass House collab late at night on the highway. Oh my god, yeah. Whew. This is a perfect like late night track. God, I would love to hear this out of ADE. Like, you guys should finish the stuff and send it out to people, because like they would actually play this. This is like a really good like warm up set type of thing, like, you know, similar to like a lot of like the Greg Avens like type of music. This is like generally not gonna be like, you know, 1 a.m. in the morning we're blasting the headliner is going, but this is like the 10 p.m. people are still starting to walk into the club, like perfect type of sound, because it's so groovy and sweet. And like most people will still be sober, so they'll still be appreciating it. They're just like, oh, this is like a cute track. So good. It's so good. Again, just like, you got to get into the details of the mix and like making everything warmer and more saturated and like more perfecter. But somehow your hat loop is super perfect on its own. I don't know what wizardry it is, because every time I use a hat loop, it's just terrible. And then there's this hat loop, which sounds amazing. We're getting bangers after bangers. Digital, how many tracks did you send? My dude. Okay, made this in an hour. I'm going to nip that. Still lonely? Okay. Let me see. We got a bunch of repeats. I want to hear this one. I do have some things to do in a little bit, so I'm going to skip some of the doubles. I'm sorry, my guys. Sorry, Kinetic. I said before I was going to finish it with Fortnite balls, so I got to do it. But we'll do the last couple of tracks now. Funky the Red Legend. Don't forget to play my Fortnite track. Yeah, no, I got you. Is it fine if I just put a Gullfoss for brightness and call it a day? Honestly, that's fine. Like, just do it. Gullfoss is, like, super nice. Just made it. What's up, Mr. Beans? We reviewed your track a lot earlier, but you can always go back and watch the VOD, obviously, to hear what I said. Alright, let's play this. I'm guessing this is a remix contest for the song, in which case, that's cool.
You wanna flank me, waiting for me to cross the line. You seem so terrified as time moves on. Try not to jump the gun, we both know it's a lost cause. Cause you don't ignore that it's not too late for these temptations. Too late for me to find a reason to stop you gazing into my eyes, watching you. It's too late for me to read now. It's too late for me to cool it down. It's too late for me to read now. It's too late for me to cool it down. When we're out at night, you playing hard, what is there to temptations.
Very cool. The sound here is very cool.
Hold it down.
But it feels like it's getting like deleted almost. Like it just feels too noisy. It feels like it's missing the crunchiness to it. Like I literally wrote down in my notes more crunch. It's too small for you guys to see, but like I literally wrote down more crunch because it just needs more of that grittiness to it. I don't know whether you had it and then it got OTT'd away, which is what Green Dragon might be suggesting. The vocal chops on the sign lead fighting for the stereo image space. Yeah, I would make the vocal chops, either make the vocal chops stereo or make this thing, this sign lead stereo, which you can definitely do. It's just like going to be difficult to get it like the phase correlation right. Sign lead has to be mono, yeah, kind of figures. It would be cool though. I mean, this is something that I did for Discontent Denies collab, which also has like a similar one. You can add layers to this that are stereo. I'm so excited for you guys to hear that track. I'm super gassed about it. I'll have to do like a teaser or something. Gotta go already. See you, Dirty Octopus. I need sleep. Yeah, it's late for you. And an RM'd noise layer. Ooh, that could definitely work. Yeah, a ring mod layer could work really nice. But like overall, the composition is great. I think if you just get the sound right, it'll be perfect. Like even this guitar filtered thing going on the sides is super great. Like everything about it is super nice. Here, I just think you need more Atmos. Like it just feels like this super dry.
It's not too late for these temptations.
And you have the guitar thing, this like thing going on the sides, which is good. But fill in the like layers. Get it like, I don't know how to describe it other than like more gradient. You know how you have like a color gradient? Get more of that in the music. Get more like tiny little small like little Atmos layers. Make sure they're panned as well. Like if you guys take those like MHA Atmoses, like a really easy way to get like more mileage out of them is take a like 5 or 6 of them and layer them at the same time, but have them panned around so that if you listen on the right ear, it's going to be different than the balance on the left ear. You have like one that's hard panned left and one that's hard panned right, and then one that's just like tilted more. Have them automate and move around, do like, you know, little saturation automation so that they like become more saturated for a while and you like kind of hear them more, and then they like go away again. And like, you know, these are really easy ways to get more movement and more mileage out of like nothing crazy. Also, vocal harmony on the vocal chop on like the second drop, just playing thirds or something. I swear I'm always scared of asymmetrical panning. I think you're scared of it only because it sounds like it's wrong. And then you listen to, I mean, my favorite artist is Breakins, right? And so like I'm just used to asymmetrical panning. I'm like, I know this sounds good. When you do it correctly and you do it like tastefully, it's not correctly, but tastefully, it sounds amazing. What I get afraid of is like when you get like the Beatles panning, where it's just like the piano is just on the left side for no reason. And like you listen to it with one headphone off and it's like a completely different song. Like that, yeah, for dance music doesn't make any sense. The only time I do is when like doing orchestration. Damn, people remixing this track. yeah, Neste. I was listening to a rock song and the whole track. Oh no, that's tough when there's like only one guitar and it's just on the left, like all the way, and you're just sitting there going like, I will not commit war crimes, I will not commit war crimes, I will not commit war crimes. The Smolix, super cool, very much like this. Really good. I'm looking forward to hearing the finished version of this. And now, Kunky, what have you cooked for us today? Let's hear it.
How many times you've tried to listen what I say? I feel paralyzed, and
The boo bass, the boo bass.
Try so hard again to resist house of cards.
I do agree with all the things you guys are saying. The bass is so stereo and so big. This is a really cool track though. Like overall, the thing is the break is so cool. If the vocal was like in the right BPM and the line properly, it'd be insane. Okay, I like the melody. I don't think there's been a Konky melody so far that have been like every Konky melody fire. So the bass just is like too wide and too bigly. So I would say like let the mid bass give the lead some room. Let the chords be a little more textured. So like layer them maybe with some extra cooler sounds to get more juice. And then you could layer the lead more, but it sounds pretty cool as is. You can maybe get a better clap going in here as well. The other thing is, like, aside from the bass being wide, it's super boomy. And I'm going to EQ this and show you exactly how boomy it is. A substantial difference, my viewers. What lead? The high-pitched melody, though, an octave too high. Maybe. Lead sound is also not it. I can get that. Sounds like it was rendered through... Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I do like the lead though. Like genuinely, I think it's kind of cool. I think maybe it does need a little bit more layering. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Also, I don't know why this is occurring to me now, guys, but this is literally 6 months of feedback. Like, it's been 6 months. Every Saturday, except last week. Yeah. Isn't that insane? Yeah, I gotta go now. Thanks for the feedback. No problem, Mr. Beans. That's crazy. I find it crazy that it's been that long. Damn. It feels like, on one hand, it feels like I've been doing this forever, but also it feels like not that much time. Alrighty, let's close out the stream with Fortnite Balls. An absolutely exquisitely curated track of Kara, only bringing us the best of music. Let's hit it.
I had a dream we were stranded out in the sea. Nothing but ocean and waves as far as we could see. There was just nothing there besides you and me. And you said you'd rather be here with me than go back to the life we had before. dream. I had a dream. We were stranded out in the sea. Nothing but ocean and waves as far as we could see. There was just nothing there besides you and me. And you said you'd rather be here with me than go back to the life we had before.
Why is it so like castle like work? Why is it so epic? What the fuck?
To the life we had before. You took my hand and you said, I don't wanna go back to the life we had
Oh yeah. Big reverb tail. This is cool. How did it just go like? The choir here goes insane as well. That's fucking hilarious. It is just cool. Like it's cool. It sounds a bit cheesy, but I think that's a bit the appeal. The drop specifically sounds cheesy just because like it just has these continually sustained chords that don't change. Like the chord progression. Like it's kind of just. It sounds like someone teaching you how to play piano, but like in a good way. How did you make that choir? Teach me the nucleus, a library? This isn't Future Bounce, is it? We love that. Alrighty, let me quickly take a look at tin shows because I told him I would. Is it this one? I don't think so. Even just finding it is gonna be tough. Here we go. I think it's this one. There was a problem. Thank you. Let's quickly, briefly take a. The melody is fine. It's just basic. Like it's okay, but it's not like making me jump out of my chair. So I would say try it again and just like have a clear inspiration for it. Like melody wise, it's good, but it's not, in my opinion, enough to stand out. And the sound design is not revolutionary enough that we're gonna be like, okay, the melody's not that good, but like the sounds are crazy. It's just kind of like, sounds are cool, but not in any way like super unique. Yeah. Alrighty then. With that being said, chat, it is time for me to depart. It is very wonderful to be with you again. I enjoyed this very greatly. We had some bangers today as well. Today was full of bangers, full of lots of sanctuary studs. I don't know. Good to be back with you guys. I'll see you guys again next week as well, because next week I'll still be here. The week after that, I'm thinking we're going to be doing a sanctuary stream, but on Instagram Live, and I'm going to try to bring guests because I will be at ADE, so we might be able to get some guests on. I still have to figure it out, but we're gonna try it. We could do a production stream next week as well, if you guys would like to see a production stream. Or what I also had the idea to do is like a mixing stream where I will take like, in half an hour, I will like mix or master one of your guys' tracks. Get your favorite viewer on the stream. Yeah, we'll be meeting up, so for sure we will do something. I'm excited. It's content time. Anyhow, I will see you guys around. Bye.